Good morning, everybody. Tasha's sleeping. Luna slept in the bed last night, not feeling so well. I'll go over that a little bit later. I'm getting me some coffee. And I'm going to run to Tractor Supply store while they're sleeping and get some feed for the chickens. Oh, I just passed by the chips I was going to tell you about. Tasha's daughter, Jazz, bought us some Lay's Dorito Crunch, Cool Ranch, some Cheetos Lay's, and some Funyuns Lay's Special Limited Edition. So we need to do a review on that, but we're doing a review today for Laura Blasberg. We actually did the whole review, bought all the sandwiches. It was from Popeyes, Zaxby's, and Burger King, regular and spicy chicken. Did a 20-minute video, and it actually only had 19 seconds of volume because there's no sound on the rest of it. I don't know what happened. I was going to edit it, and I wanted it out on the 18th because her birthday is August the 18th. It's already passed when you're seeing this, but please check that food review out. That was sponsored by Laura Blasberg. I really do appreciate the sponsorship, and she gave us some extra money too for the troubles. So I really do thank her for that. I did send the money back one time, and she sent it right back because I really didn't need the extra, but she was more than happy to help out and support the channel more. So thank you very much. But I am going to clean out the chicken coop today, and I'll show you a little bit of the she shed. So I don't know. See you outside. Hey, out here, about to do the coop. I got my followers back here. I'm gonna let the little ones out right now. Those are the ones that I was gonna let them out and clean this coop and have them all join together and be one, but one did get loose yesterday and they was pecking at it. So I'm gonna wait another 2 to 3 weeks and wait as long as I can for these to get bigger. So come on out. They'll run out of here in a second. So I'm gonna fly a little bit to hurry up and get out. There we go. Come on. One of those are roosters I gotta get rid of. One of the two. Okay, I'm gonna cut this fan off in here. I am going to take this deer netting down. And I gotta figure out another spot for this because the nesting boxes I need to put over there on that side because they're gonna start laying eggs soon. So I'm not gonna need this right now. I did say 2 to 3 weeks. I might wait another month. So that's why I'm doing this now, because they're gonna be laying eggs maybe right before another month or a little after. So I want them to have nesting boxes on the other side. I can just use this one here for the littler chickens that's in the brooder box. So I'm just gonna go ahead and once I transfer these over to there, then I'll use this as their home for another 3 months. So let me get started here. Tasha will be up in a second. She had to work last night. But I'm gonna get as much as I can done. I'm gonna get my drill to get all this down and be back with you shortly. Hard to hold this camera and do this at the same time. So let me get started and I will see you in a bit. Go stop recording. First step I do is to close this door so the bigger chickens don't get in there. All I do is hit this button here. And then this closes and this latch, once it goes down, when the pressure's off of it, it locks. There's 2 barbs on this side that lock into this little thing here. So as soon as that goes down, that locks in there. So the bigger chickens can't get in there. And then the smaller ones, I don't care if they run in and out of there because they can't get outside into the pasture. So I'm going to take the side wood pieces off first, and then the bricks, and then I'll roll the deer. I roll the deer fencing up and then tie it up there, so I don't have to take the whole thing down. But I took the sides off right here. Then I'll take the sides off there, and I'll pull all these bricks up, and then I will show you the next step, what I do. GoPro, stop recording. I have the netting up right here, so it's easier to sweep this whole area out. I already took the water and the chicken feed out of here. I'm gonna take the chicken feed out of here for the bigger chickens and the water. If you didn't know why I'm putting everything on bricks, this one's not gonna matter because it has that 90-degree elbow in there, so waste doesn't, like poop doesn't get in there. Same thing with that debris, like the straw and the poop. You put it on bricks. So over here, I did have it on bricks for the food because the food was in a kind of trough deal like this, and I didn't want it all in there. But this is all the stuff that I didn't want in there. This is their roost right here that I built. So they roost on here, and their butts hang down in this direction. So this is a lot of poop down there. So it's good fertilizer for the garden. But I'm gonna clean all this out right now and take it from there. I'll probably end up, well, right now I'm gonna take these benches out since these chickens aren't laying eggs on this side now. It was gonna be all open. Eventually it's gonna be all open and have the boxes, the nesting boxes over here, or I might keep them over there, but this will be all open for all the chickens to bask in the glory at nighttime. But for right now, I have to separate them because of the different ages. So I'm taking this down. I might put it over there, or I might just put buckets on the ground for nesting buckets right there. So don't know yet on that part, but once I take those down, I'll be back with you. But after, I'll probably talk to you about it if I forget. But I'm gonna take, eventually, when the last thing is to sweep all this out and to probably let this air out just a little bit, and then I'll have to be back later on to put the hay in there and the leaves and stuff that I put in there for bedding. So let me get this done, and I will show you the finished product. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, we get to this point. Well, I have this shovel in here. This is for when I get the big stuff up. When I'm about to, I use it as a dustpan. So I use this big snow shovel. It's warped, so I got it 75% off for like, I think $7 or something like that. Maybe 10. I got my broom here to get into the crevices. And I have a shovel that I use for the stubborn places that had moisture on the ground or some poop. And this is just a regular square shovel. So what I do down here, as you can tell, this is the vinyl floor that we put down. And then the moisture, some of the stuff right here, usually right under their water containers, but I kind of lightly scrape it so I don't mess the floor up too much. I want the floor to at least last a year. So this lasted about 2 or 3 months now, so it's doing good. But that's about all I need to show you for now. I'm gonna get the rest of this cleaned up. Tasha's still sleeping. That's okay. She has a real job. So this is my cardio and my little workout when my leg hurt. She's gonna get mad because she wants me to wake her up when I do this stuff, and I'm not one to wake her up, and I'm not one to have to ask for help or anything like that. But she wanted to help. But it's a thought that counts. So I'm gonna get the trash can around here so I can get the hay and all this fertilizer into the compost heap. So. Okay, I got the trash can. Tasha's on her way out here. I don't know if you know this from the other vlogs or earlier on in this vlog, I might have told you, but I think I tore my Achilles, but I think I just partially tore it, so it's not as bad as I thought. So that is a good thing. But I'm gonna lay this down and use this as a scoop at first. It's easier like that. Lay it down like so and scoop some in there. Usually I get it half full, halfway before I have to pull that back up. But let me get this done, and when this is cleared out, and I'll be right back with you and get to talk to Tasha. GoPro, stop recording. Hey, I promised you to see Tasha real quick. She is actually going to the vet. We're taking Luna. She's taking Luna to the vet because she's not feeling good. I think she has the worms. So we've been just starting yesterday. We started feeding, treating all the chickens, and then we're going to use the medicine to prevent it next time. So I will get done doing this while she does that, and then we got a review to do later. So bye-bye, Luna. Hope everything's okay. If last name's going to be Tick, Luna Tick, or whatever she picks. Okay. All right, I'm going back to work, and she's doing that. Let's hope for the best, and take it from there. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Finished product, well, of the cleaning. I did get all of this swept up and scraped up. This right here there's an overlap piece over there that I got folded up because where that seam is where the water kind of gets under there. But we bought these for only $60 after the discounts. But we got 12 by 12 sheets. So the other portion is tucked up under there, and this is overlapped. Well, here's what we're going to do. This is the time where I take this like so, and see this spot here gets wet. That's what people doing chicken coop today. So that part there gets wet, and I'll put this fan like so right down yonder, and then dry this out for about 6 or 7 hours. I'm going to empty this in the compost right now, and then rake some leaves, and the leaves I will put in here with the hay, with the bale of hay. I'll put that in here once all this is dry. So meet you at the compost heap. GoPro, stop recording. Here we go, compost heap time. This one I was using as storage right here, and I was having both these trash cans covered up in here and some tools, but the moisture from that side that spilled over on the overlap of the tarps, real humid. So I got this from Sports Freak 97. He had gifted it to us, so I use that one to put everything else in. So what I'm going to do is use that for compost now. This right here I already have composted. You want to keep it wet just a little bit. That's what I said. So sometimes when it rains, I let it just rain in there a little bit, because you want to get that bacteria and the heat in there, the water and the green elements. The water and the green elements actually starts providing the necessary evolution to get this going. So you turn this every once in a while. This is the one that's most mature. I just need to turn this now. Maybe put some more green in there a little bit. You just don't want to put too much green in there. It's just a. Sometimes people don't put any of the green, like the grass clippings and stuff. But like I said before, I put all my scraps in here of the house except dairy and meat, and onions and garlic. The garlic and onions, the worms don't like too much. The dairy and the meat doesn't break down like it needs to for the compost, and it's not good for it. So I put eggshells, coffee grounds, all kind of clippings from the ends of okra we cut and stuff like that. But we have eggshells in there for calcium, banana peels and all that good stuff. But okay, well let me, I'm just rambling on here. This battery's about to die, but I'm about to dump this in here and then use this other one here for leaves. So I'm going to go get leaves that's left over from fall. Since we got 6 acres of freaking leaves, that is a good sign from when we have chickens now, so we can use that. Then I got the hay up under that tarp. I got about 20 bales up under there, and 25, 24, 23 bales under there. So I use one of those each time I clean this out. And I do clean the coop out every 2 weeks. That's more than maybe most people do, but I'm trying to keep it as clean and bacteria, like less mold and bacteria and stuff in there, so it's better for the chickens. So that's just me, and they like just like a person, they like living in a nice clean environment. And that always brings me back to when I clean that. I think about my mom's cats. Every time she cleans the litter box, they just stare at the litter box and wait for it to get done. They don't poop until they wait. Oh, clean litter, clean litter. So they wait till that's done and they all jump in there and poop. I think it's so funny just to stare at them. I need to get a video of them staring at her cleaning the litter box. Okay. All right, my mind goes everywhere, okay? I'm gonna go rake leaves and then I'll go meet you back in the chicken coop. Hey, we are back. I know I was saying that I was going to get back to you a little bit later, but they got back and we're going to do the review. I'm not going to tell you what we're eating because, because of that. But she got back from the doctor, and I think Tasha knows a little bit more because she took her while I was working out there in the coop. So what is the verdict on her?
The verdict is, what is it called?
You can't say that on here. Cockatielius, something like that.
Whatever. She got worms. Is that what it is? Like
worms.
Parasite.
Yeah, worm.
Whatever.
And it's common.
Yeah, it's common. I think it's dormant in all chickens or something like that from what we read. But she has that. And she has a slight cold because he said
Don't rough that too much because they're going to hear that.
Oh, because he said when he took her temperature, which he stuck a thermometer in her butt, she had a temperature of 107, and he was like, "Don't panic." He was like, "I know that's bad in humans, but he said a chicken's normal temperature range is like 105 or 4, some up. It's up there." So he was like, 107 was like just a slight fever. So he said she also has a slight cold. He gave me some medicine.
Looks like milk of magnesia.
Yeah, it looks like that pink stuff.
Pink stuff. What's the other stuff called?
Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol. There you go.
But he said that I have to give her 0.3 of this 2 times a day for 10 days. He said I could either put it on a piece of bread for her and let her eat it off, let her eat the piece of bread, or I can open her mouth and squirt it in there. But he said be careful with doing that because chickens don't have the flap that we have to cover our windpipe. They just have, I don't know, they
So they can
just
probably
got some
swallow hot
magic.
dogs. They probably swallow hot dogs easy. She swallows mac and cheese good.
Yeah. But chickens don't have that flap. So he said don't just stick it in there and squirt it in her mouth because she could aspirate, which means I could spray it in her windpipe and it'll get in her lungs and then she'll have pneumonia. So he did it and showed me how to put it in there and put it like to the side in a little hole. But I would rather just give it to her on the piece of bread just to be safe because I don't want to hurt her. So, but yeah, Luna has a little cold and she has the C word. No, well, not
The
that C
worms.
word, the worms.
The technical worm, the technical name
Yeah.
is not necessary because it could be misinterpreted on here if you say it wrong like she did first.
But I took her, I wasn't the only one that was in there with a bird. It was a lady in there with a duck.
Oh yeah.
And
Did they get along?
the duck was in a little a plastic carrying cage.
Oh, okay.
But the lady brought her duck in because her duck stopped laying eggs all of a sudden and she wanted to make sure it wasn't
Maybe she got
compacted.
scared. Oh, okay,
No.
compact. Okay.
Yeah.
Because when they get traumatized, they don't lay either. But we have a little one. We found that. I'm not sure if that little cage here. You grab one real quick.
Don't squirt on me.
But this cage, it's not a cage. It's a little carrying case. We got this for like $5 when we was in Lake of the Ozarks. So that came in handy already. So that is really good. And when she gets full grown, she can actually fit in there still. So that'll be good. Okay, well, we're off to do the review, and we're going to get out of here. So thanks for. I'm thankful that I remember to do this right now because if I did delay, I might have forgot to do it later. So I went ahead and get this out the way. So let's do the review, and we'll be back outside probably in the chicken coop. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Hey folks, Tasha and I are out here. We got the hay. We was about to clean out. Fix the flooring in the coop and put the hay and the leaves in there and the water and everything set back in there, but it's still a little damp. Plus, it's about to rain. It's getting a little overcast. I'm not sure why they call it overcast. They don't call it undercast, but that's not my deal. They like to flop around in the dirt here to get the insects off of them. They flop around in the dirt, but we did put a bale and a half of hay over here, so they have some straw, whatever you want to call it, but it's we have it all the way down to there, so they have nice little bedding up in here. They're already getting situated there, making their house. One of them, I did notice that they did like sleeping in here, or like resting in this little log. So what we did is build them a little nest in here, but like they was just wallered out in that little log, that little stump. So there you go. Looks like it's nature, like nature did it itself. Okay, well, we're going to do the brooder. We're going to go in there and do the brooder real quick, clean that out, since if it does rain, we'll be covered up and we can take care of that. And then Tasha goes to sleep for work, that I can come back out and do the coop out there. So, okay, let me show you the brooder. And it's not as hard as doing the coop. It'll take like 10 minutes, what she said. Okay, let the light warm up here. But all we're doing in this section is this is every 2 weeks I do this as well. So I'm going ahead and round them up and let them go through that little hole there after I get the cardboard and everything down. So I'm putting cardboard down, then I'm putting the newspaper, and then I'm going to be putting the cedar chips on there and maybe a little bit of straw. So we probably got to get a little bit more straw for them. And I'll put the water and everything in here. I'll let this side, I'll close this back up. I'll clean this side out and then do the mold, the mold remover and everything in here, just to get all the little spores that build up because of humidity. So I'm gonna get that out of there and let that breathe for about 3 or 4 or 5 days, and they will be happy chickens. Here we go. This is pretty simple. It's just a basic putting cardboard down. You don't have to change the cardboard every single time, but I usually do. We have plenty of free cardboard around here. What I do here, I do not want, if you reach down here and see this, I don't want any too extra over the side because they can go up underneath and get caught. So I try to make sure it's kind of not popped up too much anywhere. Okay, I still don't like that, so there we go. First one, and just layer these on the bottom. They don't have to be perfect here. More is better than not enough. That's what she said. Okay, next is the newspapers. Usually people change these out every time and then change those out every 2 or 3 times. But like I said, cardboard's free when you go to Walmart or somewhere. If you want to pick the cereal aisle is the best place to get cardboard because like late at night when they're doing the stocking. But I think they don't stock at night since the COVID deal, so they're not they were in there all day. But sometimes you can go to the parking lot and find a TV box that don't fit in somebody's car, and they take the box and leave it there. Okay, that's there. The next step would be the shavings. This bag does about 3 times. It's the second time with this bag. So it's about $10, I believe, for that bag. Just scatter it around. Just helps prevent the pockets of mold down here. It still gets it up here a little bit, but you gotta. That's why I change it out every time, so they're in different spots. Cool. Okay, that should be good. I'm putting Hank straw in here too. This is for added comfort. You don't have to do this, but this makes me feel better. But they can sleep in that. I'll mat that down. Okay, next step is round them up and get them in here. So I'm gonna have to corral them in here. It might take a little while, so I might have to speed this up. But what I use is something flat and kind of corral them. Without crushing them. Come on. Okay, come on, keep going. Keep going. Is that all of them? Mm-hmm. Get in there. Get in there. There's a big one. There you go. Okay. Now they're all in there. I got the food. The food goes in there, and it's on a slight hill. So what I'm going to do? Where's that other little board I just had? Slides in there to lock it in. And I do give them extra treats here, so this is a little worm. So you only want to do like 10% treats. I'll put extra worms down here. I don't know what's going on. This is the first time they ever had to move. I got the water. The water right here. This container here is just spillover water, so it doesn't mess the bottom up as much. And as you can tell, I don't know if you can tell much, but it's going down that direction. So what I'm going to do, I have the dewormer already in here. So I'm going to fill this up. Lid on. Okay, and then there's a hole in here. I'll put the hole going downhill because whatever fills up first here, it'll stop. If you do it this way, it won't never stop because this side's lower and it'll just leak all out. You can put a little bit of something underneath it to try to get it halfway level, but I've tried not to level it off because if you do level it and it kind of tilts this way, it'll start leaking. So with that said, you might saw the soap. If you didn't see the other videos, the vlogs that I had, the soap is for the bugs, and actually it seems like it's helping. I mean, it makes me feel better, but it seems like there's less bugs out here. So I put it's Irish Spring soap. So if you want to try that out and see if you got less bugs, then it might help. And here's the light. I got one light here. I keep that on all night. And I have one here. This is for maybe at nighttime if it gets below 80 degrees. I turn this one on to red light special. Yep, had to put that song in. But this just goes there so they can sleep. This morning they were sleeping around this section here. They wasn't right in the middle. They was around the outer edge of it, so they like to heat a little bit. So they pick, you know, the temperature that they like. So, okay. Well, we're doing this now. I will see you later in the video. I'm gonna let them have their little fun in the straw. They look like they like it. But if you didn't know, the smaller ones are about what? What do you think? A week old now?
Maybe a week.
About a week old. The other ones are like 2.5 weeks, or maybe 2. But they really like digging around in there and see what kind of surprises they might find. I should have put all the worms in there so they can dig through there and scratch and get all the little bitty worms that I put, the mealworms. But they're having a good time. And okay, next time you see me, I'll be finishing up the bigger chickens to make them happy. So thanks for watching some of this vlog. Please stop fast forwarding. Rewind if you did already. If you didn't, rewind again, because it's all good if you ask me. Okay, is there anything you want to add?
No.
Nope. Okay, well, let me get inside because I'm perspiring here. All this raw horsepower. So, okay, gotta go. Okay, while I'm waiting on the floor to dry here, I got a little, since they're going to be in here a little longer, I built them a little roost right here for all of them. So that'll be plenty of them for 30. Like I said, the floor is still drying. I got the compost done. I got the leaves raked up. I'm going to show you on the she shed here something before I go in, and then I'll wrap this vlog up coming back doing the hay and leaves in here, and finish this vlog up. But I'll let you see a little tidbit of the she shed of the next vlog. I think the next vlog's vlog 334 that you'll see of the wrapping up of the she shed, getting it all done. As promised, preview of the she shed countertops, the countertop and shelf. One's a countertop and one's going to go above the couch, but the couch is going to sit back like above it, well in front of it, and this is going to be set like so up here, so nobody bumps their head when they're sitting on the couch. But I have the stripper I put on here. We picked up a stripper. Yeah, they're laying around everywhere at Home Depot, but $15 stripper. And I got some of it off the poly. You can't really tell the poly's off of it though, but I did sand this first before I did the stripper, and I was like, man, that's taking too long, so I went and got the stripper to get the poly off. Then now I'm going to sand it down, so I'm going to get that, and you'll see that on the next vlog, on vlog 334. In the next 2, 3, 4 days, that vlog will be out, so please check it out, because I'm wrapping this freaking she shed up, wrapping it up. Thank goodness. And maybe there'll be some extra stuff to do while we get everything in there. She might need more shelves and stuff like that. But the initial wrap up is done, where we can move the deep freezer in there, move the couch in there, move the stuff on the back porch that's junking up the back porch, so we can do something with that. And things are coming together finally. So it's been like, what, 8 or 9 months in the house, and we're finally getting this done. But we got the chicken coop done, this done. Now I have to find another project, which would be my daughter's, the hardscape. Then the landscape will be in spring. But the hardscape with the bricks and stuff that I want to do memorial will be this fall. Then maybe next fall will be the produce stand. So I still have stuff to do while maintaining the property at the same time. So let me get ready to go because she'll be back with Luna, and we'll update you on Luna later on. When we get back, we're gonna go do a review after she gets back, and then come back and finish the chicken coop clean out and wrap this vlog up and let you know details about Luna. See you then. Hey, coming out to do the finish the coop before it gets too dark and they have to go in, but there's already somebody laying in a little spot. So they're liking that. They are all out here waiting to go in the coop in probably about 30 minutes or so. It's going to automatically close on them. So let me get this stuff done. We had spread more hay out here. So I already have, trying to get this gate closed with one hand, sorry. I have the leaves in here. I'm just gonna scatter about. It's not really much to it. It did dry a lot right here. Still a little bit wet down here. But about the best it's gonna get. Can't see much because of the lighting. Let me get a little bit better lighting for you and take this fan and plug that up in the other spot. Okay, there we go. Spot's pretty much dry, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back over here and be right back with you after I put all this stuff back up, put the fan back up there, and get this cord up. Go post, it's not even a GoPro. What I'm doing is just putting all this back. I should have probably waited to flop that down, but this is this goes underneath this one. Like so. This one flops on top of this one, and then I put the leaves and the good old hay in here. Okay, nothing to it but to flop this down. Just scatter that about. Okay, and I'm going to put some under this roost. I'm going to make sure the leaves are under here because all the poop gets under there, and this helps it not stick to the floor. And I'll show you, I did build a roost for the other ones now. There's a roost I built for these smaller ones. Since I took the shelving out right here, I just put a 2x4 up and down here and some little spindles going across so they can just roost up there. And then the deer fencing will go straight down here and it'll be done. So let me get that done and wrap this up. And all the new leaves in here, there's probably ants and stuff in there, so they will definitely pick through this and scatter it out even more. They'll just go ahead and spread it out even more and search. They'll scratch for insects inside of here. So they have plenty of hay now. Gonna make sure they have a nice lovely coating all over the place. I'll probably put some more of this back outside. This is probably too much for in here. A whole bale. I only need like a quarter to a half, maybe just a third. So let me put some of this outside. I got tacked up there. What do I do with my? Okay. Sorry, trying to hurry up here, guys. Here we go. If you saw these, this is zippered, so I can take this down and walk through that way. But before I put this up, let me put the water and stuff in here for them. So first I'm going to put these bricks up so the debris doesn't get into the water as easily. There we go. And I have the dewormer in the water for them already. So here you go. And that'll be high enough for them not to get all that in there as bad. That feed bucket. Okay. So I have the water right there up above here. So all that debris won't get in there easily. So I'll put that on top of there. I got the feed bucket with the 90-degree elbows on it right there. So make it easier for them to peck in. All you gotta do is just stand up and do that, so we don't have to kneel down. Now I'm gonna screw this side on here. It's easier not doing this with a camera, but I want to show you guys exactly what's going on here, so you'll kind of get a better understanding. So I'll put these on here. Put this down here so they don't get into there. Okay. Now it's set to actually, I can open that up over there so they can start coming on in if they wanted to. I have it automatically to close at 8:40 p.m. It's going to start getting darker and darker out. So 8:40 p.m. is a pretty good time for now. The ones that actually, if they want to stay out even later, they're going to be having to stay out all night. So this right here, I'll show you what I'm doing. Now I just put bricks on the very bottom so they can't burrow and get into the other side, because like I said, they're smaller on this side. They can peck them to death actually. It's going to take a while to peck them to death at this age now, but the cruelty of it being pecked that long is just not great. So let me finish this up so I can let them on in. I'll give them a little bit over here for the night, just to have some to scratch around in. Well, Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna open this gate. You're gonna see them say, "Oh, fresh stuff. Fresh stuff. Let me get in there." They're already waiting at the door, lining up for a buffet. Get around here and show you. And I'll open it up manually, and then it'll go ahead and close at 8:40 p.m. But the smaller ones can go in if they want and go to their side right now. Here we go. Hey girls. Hey girls, you ready to go inside? Here we go. Power on. It's gonna undo that. The pin's gonna pull it up, and there you go. And the greedy ones go in first. Okay. There you go. And the rest of them go in soon. As soon as they see that door open, they'll see the light on the inside, and they go ahead and go in. They're looking for feed right now. They're trying to clean up the feed that's on the ground. You see all that brown? That's like right there. They're trying to just clean it up because every now and then I don't feed them at all in one day so they can pick through the smaller chunks. They're real particular. They don't want to get the small crumbs, so I'll make them get the crumbs before I feed them again. So tomorrow they might have to pick all that up too. But they do have all this pasture, as you call it, to go ahead and feed off of, so they still get to eat. I'm going to go ahead and get the hay that I put out here. I'm going to put that over here and give them more hay. The younger ones have plenty of it out here, but I'm going to go ahead and let me see, turn this on. I'll go ahead and do that and get out of this shirt. I'm starting to perspire again, and it is humid out here, so I do have the fan going in there full blast, so it's not even humid in there anymore. It used to be humid for a few days before I found that out, but then I got that fan in there. So let me be right back with you, and I'm going to wrap this vlog up, okay? Hey, best part of the day, Lewin and I are going inside. So she's going to take her cold medicine here in about a couple hours. She takes it twice a day. And she's had her worm medicine for the day. All of them have, so I've been treating them. I'm gonna treat them for 10 days, and then I'm gonna do the preventive part of it at least once a month. So, okay, well, thanks for watching another vlog. It's been pretty busy today. Got a lot of stuff done. We got the food review done, so that came out on the 18th. So I was proud to get that out on Laura Blasberg's birthday. So I really that made my day to do that. So, all right, well, gotta go. Motion detectors right there. So I put a solar power one there and then a few more over there, so I know when something's in the yard that I know what to shoot at. So, okay, well, gotta go. See you in the next vlog, which will be the She Shed wrap up. So don't miss that. GoPro, stop recording. Oops, not even the GoPro, it's the phone. Hey, thanks for watching the video again. If you haven't visited my website yet, the address is www.DaGarbageDisposalStore.com. You can navigate through the top, all these links right here. There is actually a question and comment form. If you have any questions or comments, fill that out and it'll go straight to my email. At the very bottom, there is a free newsletter. Just sign up right here and you'll get a weekly newsletter. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit see all so you get all the notifications and don't miss the videos. Please comment. I like to listen to your comments and respond to you, so I do like to interact with you guys. Please share the video with your friends, family, even your boss, and have a great day. Let's meet other plans.